Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Hawkeye, the new Disney Plus series from Marvel on Disney Plus, starring Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld. And yes, of course, I'm always looking forward to the newest Marvel or Star Wars series on Disney Plus, and Marvel specifically. I've enjoyed everything from Iron Man 1 to what we got today. So, let's get right into it. What did I think of the first two episodes of the Hawkeye series? I am really enjoying this series so far. I'll say that much. Yeah, I really liked meeting Kate Bishop and how she fits into the MCU. We get to see her as a child in the beginning, where we see that she was there during the Battle of New York. She was in the middle of it all. And at first, when they were showing the scene with her father and her bonding together, her parents clearly having some issues with each other, but her relationship with her parents is good, right? But then her father, obviously during the Battle of New York, dies. They don't show his body or don't show how he died, but he dies. And her mother is still around though, so that's good. It was kind of cool seeing that angle that where Hawkeye was during the Battle of New York, where he swings down the building and swings to another level of the floor, breaks into the window and all that. We see that from Kate's perspective, which was really cool, and we got to see some Chitauri return briefly in the episode as well. So yeah, at first I was thinking to myself, is this the snap? Are things like crashing to the ground because people are disappearing and stuff? So when it showed that it was the Battle of New York, I was like, oh wow, okay, this is cool. So I liked seeing all of that. We don't really know if Kate Bishop disappeared during the snap, right? Or if she stuck around. I'm gonna guess she stuck around. Um, but yeah, it was great getting to know her, and her apparently she's very rich. Her mother's rich, and her mother starts dating this new guy. She finds out unexpectedly at a party that yeah, her mother is getting engaged, is engaged and getting married soon, and the guy's uncle doesn't like it. As a matter of fact, he acts very mafia-ish. Probably is part of the mafia. The way he was acting and threatening Kate's mom, and then he later goes down to a black market auction, where uh, Kate follows him, the uncle and her future father-in-law, maybe, or father, stepfather. Uh, they go. She follows them down to this cellar where they're having that black market auction, and they're selling the Ronin sword and the suit, and that's how Kate Bishop gets her hands on it. Especially when the tracksuit mafia breaks in and causes an explosion and maybe tries to steal it. I guess I don't know. We're gonna have to learn more about that. I guess I don't think they gave a reason why they came busting in like that. But Kate steals the suit and she wears it, and people think Ronan is back. And so people are after her. Meanwhile, we also get to see Clint and where he is in his life. He's trying to have a normal life with his family. Um, Clint's wife is at home while they went to New York to have, father kid time together. But Clint is having a little bit of trouble adjusting to a normal life, right? We see him watching Rogers the musical, where it's a musical interpretation of the events from the first Avengers during the Battle of New York, and Clint ain't liking it. He's not super enjoyed about it. And apparently, he had a hearing aid. I don't know if he always had a hearing aid in the movies. I don't remember that. But okay, interesting that he got a hearing aid now. I guess maybe sometime during Endgame he got it, maybe. He did have some blasts nearby, so who knows. But yeah, that was a lot of fun seeing the musical and seeing Clint try to adjust. But when he sees Natasha, or the person playing Natasha on the stage play, it kind of triggers him a little bit. He kind of gets some PTSD and wants to get out of there because, if you watched Endgame, he's the one that let Natasha go and fall to her death. Of course, Natasha wanted to, but he clearly still feels that guilt about doing it. And so once he finds out about the Ronin suit that he sees on the news, he realizes, okay, I have to go get this suit back. Whoever's wearing it, I gotta stop them. And at the end of the episode, of the first episode at least, we have Kate and Clint meeting each other for the first time. So in the second episode, that's where we get a little bit more of the dynamic between the two, their interactions together, their chemistry together. And I'm really liking the chemistry so far. Obviously, they're going to grow. Kate is somebody that already looks up to him, but maybe the hero that she thought was this awesome, cool hero isn't turning out to be what she thought he was. And he is a little stubborn, obviously, and, just, look, I want to deal with this, and I want to put it behind me, so let's do it. And so he can be a little bit of an ass. But I'm really liking it. I really did like when Clint had to go get his suit because somebody stole it. Somebody else stole it because when Kate's building burned down, they had to leave it there and then go back for it later. So when Clint goes back for it later, it's stolen, but then he Googles up these images and he finds out that someone found his suit. So he goes to this Renaissance fair, which reminded me of Loki when Loki was at a Renaissance fair, where, some people are just having fun, battling for fun and all that. And Clint has to go. He doesn't want to be involved with the game, role-playing game aspect of it. He just wants to get the suit back. But they won't let him go unless he participates in the game. And I thought that was kind of fun, seeing Clint having to put up with it and just try to have a little bit of fun. Which he admits after he gets the suit back from the guy Grill, which I think we'll be seeing Grill again. I have a feeling. I think Hawkeye or Clint basically confirms that, okay, it was a little fun. I didn't mind being here. So that was fun getting to see Clint deal with that. We also get to see Kate's future stepfather, although I doubt it's going to become that because he starts to show his true colors in the second episode. There was something about him in the first episode, but if you didn't figure it out in the first episode, the second episode definitely makes you realize, because Kate starts to figure it out, that there's something up with this guy, that he is more skillful because they have a little of the sword fighting going on, the fencing, and she knows he's not doing his best fighting back. And she even tests him at one point by striking him in the face, but he blocks it at that point without even looking. So clearly he does have some skills that he wasn't showing. The mother is getting disappointed. There was something about the buttercup or the butter chocolate or whatever that he tried to give to her, and she realized something. Maybe there was something I missed earlier or in the previous episode, but something about that triggered her to make her start realizing something against him, the Jack. Jack is the one that's with her Kate's mother. So I'm curious, but then when Clint gets captured and when Kate tries to call him by the tracksuit mafia, Kate tries to call him and she tries to find him where he is. She eventually does, and she gets captured too, which ends us with us possibly seeing who the real leader of the tracksuit mafia is. I have no idea. That's what was implied to me anyways. I'm not sure who that character is, but I think we'll definitely find out next week about her. I think the action in this show is really cool. I think if you're somebody that wants more of the action type Marvel, like Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think this is more in those lines. It's a little bit more grounded, obviously, than Falcon and Winter Soldier, because Falcon and Winter Soldier, you have a Russian, or he was an assassin with a metal arm, and then you got Falcon with the high tech gear, and you even had a super soldier with John Walker. This was more. This is bows, arrows, and mafias. So, and maybe swords too. So, it will be interesting to see where this is leading up to. I think because I'm curious about this Jack character and how he's going to play into all this, because clearly he is going to be a villain of this season, as we're being hinted at in this episode. So I'm curious into how he's going to factor towards the end, or if they will reveal that a little earlier. After all, it's only 6 episodes, so we only have 4 more episodes left. Wow. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing more. I want to see more of that dog. So the dog, I love dogs. So to see more of that dog. Why is his eyes closed? That one eye. He had one eye closed, one eye open. So I'm like, was he like abused? I guess we saw somebody kicking the dog, right? So while he was trying to escape from the dog. But yeah, let's get more of the dog into the action too, I guess. I think that's what's going to happen. Maybe. Because apparently the dog is part of the comics as well. So we'll see how all that fits. We'll see. And 2 episodes in, so far so good. I think this could be another hit for Marvel, for Disney Plus. And tell me your thoughts, guys. Tell me your theories. Tell me anything. Right now, I have no theories. I'm just, okay, I'm going with it as it goes. And no major theories right now. So yeah, let me know if you have any. With that being said, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're somebody new. And until next time, take care.